Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker episode 76. I sold a bunch of stuff. I did go looking and through all the vendors and I found one set of gloves of dueling which really don't do much. Because I don't think that even applies, and I did find a new ring for, I switched out the Ring of Protection +1 for the Ring of Beast King, which gives his companion +2 strength and dexterity. And that was basically all I could find on the vendors, so let's go ahead and go in here and see if we have any big messages. Okay. Oh, looks like we have something happening. Your Grace, let me introduce myself. I am Erdis Hanvaki. I beg you to give me a moment of your precious time. I thank you for honoring me with your visit. To what do I owe the pleasure? Such a flawless politeness. I can see you are a true noble, unlike some impostors from River Kingdom. Let me get straight to the point of my visit, for it is a matter of utmost importance. A tragedy has brought me here. The one that's been looming over my family for a while, or maybe the one that has even already happened. You see, Your Grace, 2 months ago my elder brother, Toman Hanvaka, didn't we find a letter from him? Went missing. After leaving Grauton, which was our family resides, he headed northwest. His destination point, as we found out later, was a village called Vonhold, but he never arrived there. Your capital is the last place where he had been spotted alive. We don't know where he is or whether he is still alive. Our poor father is losing his head in grief. Please help us find out anything about the fate of my brother, and you can get an eternally loyal ally. Take a look at this letter. It's about your family. I found it on a dead body lying in an ancient Cyclops tomb. A tomb of Cyclops? Looks like you shed light on one of the secrets of our family. The bones you found were the remains of my great-grandfather, Marthin Hanvaka. Okay. All I can do is pray for my brother to be spared from the same fate. I beg you to find him. Why would I suddenly decide he's a spy? Tell me about your brother. Our family, no matter how venerable, always carried in our blood the spirit of adventurism, if you will. The thirst for risk and exploits. Every generation had its own daredevil who'd once left everything he owned and went chasing for some ghostly treasure, completely ignoring the tears of his loved ones. I'm afraid this family curse has befallen on my brother now. If I only knew what exactly was he was looking for, or what exactly was he going. Shouldn't that be where he was going? At last I managed to learn all I managed to learn was the name of the village in the middle of nowhere, this Vonhold, and also the fact that my brother has never arrived there. Tell me about your great-grandfather. Marthin Hanvaka was known for his bravery and recklessness. In the days when our family had some financial difficulties, he didn't come up with any better idea than to leave his family estate, his wife and his children in the care of his brother, and go treasure hunting with a group of daredevils of the same kind, let's say. No one has seen him since then. Unfortunately, stories like that are not unusual to our family. Stories about the exploits of my great-grandfather have become legends. The bards praised his courage. Too bad no one wrote a song about his widow and everything the poor lady had to endure. That was interesting. Apparently that ended the conversation. Looks like there was a bug in the conversation. Alvanas are ancient family with a long history hailing back to the days before Galtron's foundation. Unfortunately, our wealth has been depleted by a series of reckless ventures like the one my brother is partaking in right now. Family archives, some heirlooms in our honor. These are all treasures once influential houses have come to possess. I'll see what I can do for you. Farewell. I look forward for any news from you. Okay, that time it was supposed to end. Looks like that was all the news. Let's go rest since we're like exhausted. Let's go talk to the storyteller. Looks like no stories. Turn in our goodies. Okay. He seems to be upset with us. So let's check to see if there's any disasters we have to take care of. And then we will change out to get our half-orc friend and go take care of his. So that was completely pointless. This was a success. Community and loyalty went up big time. This was our visitor. Okay, so what do we have left that we need to take care of? Okay, that takes care of that one. Ooh, we have our choice here. Let's choose him because he's like plus 16. Oh, we can't do that one because we don't. He's the only one that can do it, and he's not available. And both of these guys are busy. They're both busy doing other mystic rings. Okay, so I guess that ends that for the moment. Well, let's check our money. It's probably time to check some of our villages. This village is full, so we don't want to build anything in that village. So we should have stuff to build in this village and this village. So let's do this one first. Nope, this one's full too. Okay. Apparently I've been filling my villages. So how about this village? This one doesn't look full. Okay. So we have a tavern with a shop next to it, a draft with a lumber yard. So we want an herbalist next to a shrine, and we want a shrine a small shrine or similar holy site, +1 divine to the adjacent to a monument, and +1 loyalty if adjacent to. So let's go ahead and build that there. And build a monument there. And then build an herbalist there. And I think that leaves that still leaves us money. So what haven't we built? We could build a watchtower. Let's build a watchtower because that gives us some espionage, and that's probably the next thing we need to get. And piers we can't build. We have a tavern. So we could build a barracks, which is +1 military. Brewery, which is +1 relations. We don't +1 loyalty with windmill and +1 stability with tavern in the same way. So let's go ahead and build a brewery, and that leaves us with not enough money to do anything else. So I think we're good there. Okay, time to hit the road. How much time do we have on these? 2 days. So when we get back, that one should be available. And that one's 17 days. Okay. So I think we'll replace the Ranger with the Magnus. And then we'll have to redo our order because the Magnus is definitely a in combat type person. And we should probably check his equipment before we do that because he could probably use some equipment upgrades. Because I think he can wear armor without... I think he can wear up to a certain amount of armor without getting spell failure. We'll have to check that. Maybe he only doesn't do... Let's go ahead and check that. So abilities. So he has arcane weapon. Arcane accuracy. Okay, so I don't think he generates. Okay, Carrion weapon, flaming frost, half orc, feat, spell combat. We already did that one. So he can wear light armor without incurring the normal arcane spell failure. That was what I wanted to know. He can do medium now. I apologize for coughing there. So he can wear medium armor now, which I'm sure we have magical medium armor. Okay. So let's get him equipped a little better. So he's wearing magical scale mail, which is medium armor. That's probably the best medium armor we have. Nope, chainmail +2 is the best we have, it looks like. Let's switch him out for chainmail +2. He's got a ring of protection and a cloak. Let's see, let's give him... We don't have any other rings, do we? Just rings of protection. He doesn't have an amulet, so we can give him... I don't know what this does. Doesn't sound good, so we won't use that one. That one helps him with lightning. This one helps him with, or electrical actually. This one gives him dodge against ranged. So let's give him this one, and he doesn't have a helmet. So let's see what we have for helmets. Let's see. He's got a mighty constitution, so we can give him giant strength, dexterity, mighty constitution +4, or physical flow. What's the max dex bonus on this? Is 2. What's his dex? Oh, it's right there. Well, apparently he's got a level up too. So for a belt, let's go ahead and switch him out. He'd lose hit points, but he'd gain +1 hit and +1 armor class. Or we could give him another hit point. I think we'll go with the physical flow. And then we got Inspired Wisdom, doesn't help him. Vast Intelligence, that probably will help him. I think we'll give him the higher intelligence. Boop. Oh, I guess he doesn't use intelligence. Okay, we'll give him the battle clarity. Oh, that doesn't actually show on his head. And I think everything else. He's got a scimitar, which I think is his main weapon. He's still got plenty of carrying capacity. We should probably get that in so it can be sold next time, because he probably doesn't need it. And it looks like he uses a scimitar, that's the only magic scimitar I believe we have. So he's +12 hit, 7 to 12 damage, and 18 to 20 critical. Okay. So let's level him up. Apparently I did give him a level in Rogue. And it looks like I missed leveling him up for a couple levels now. Sorry, I seem to be coming down with something. So let's give him another level and... So that gives him extra hit points. And... okay. He gets 2 points. Let's see. We'll give him 1 on Arcane. Let's give him 1 in Persuasion. He's one of the few people that can persuade. Okay. We can give him Accomplished Sneak Attack, which he already has. You should already have Arcane Strike. We could give him Armor Focused Chainmail. We could give him extra Arcane Pool. Great Fortitude, Improved Initiative. Ooh. Yeah, he's an Intimidator, so let's go ahead and give him that one. And he gets a 3rd level spell. He's already got Fireball and Haste. I don't think there are any... Oh, he could do Vampiric Touch. Let's give him Vampiric Touch. And complete. And I believe he should have 1 more level because we're level 10. Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to have to level him up. Another level in Magus? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. As everyone knows, I mispronounce stuff all the time. So he can increase his weapon. Flaming Burst. So he can add 3 or make his weapon flaming or... Flaming Burst. Frost Icy Keen. We could add Keen. Increases criticals. Or shock. So that's all good. Okay, so let's see what else he gets. He gets so he'll get another whatever those are. Let's go ahead and raise that up to 9. So he's already, let's see, he can get, he needs 50, so his choice is Arcane Accuracy, or you can get Wand Wielder. So we'll go with arcane. No, we can't get arcane accuracy. What? So it looks like the only thing he can get is wand mastery. Even though he doesn't want wand. So apparently he can now use a wand. Okay. Not very useful. I guess I could give him wands. Hope he gets another 3rd level spell. And that sounds like another good spell for him. Okay. So he gets 6 first level, 5 second, and 4 third. Those sound good. Okay. So now we can head out. Whoop. So we're going to take you out and put you in. And we'll probably basically get there and wrap up the episode. We'll see. Okay, so this was... Where was the camp? There it is. So let's go here so we can rest beforehand. So he has Spell Strike, Permanent, and Spell Combat. Evade. Continue. Yeah, with the high perception, which is easy, well, which is very easy to get, you can basically avoid a lot of the worst of it. Oh, this one we can't avoid. That's rare. It's been a while since we had one we couldn't avoid. But it didn't say somebody on the road, so it's probably a random encounter. We just failed to perceive them and run away.
Life ends here.
Goblin. 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 Goblin and goblin. Well, that's not going to be great. Okay, you run and kill this one. You run and kill this one. You run and kill this one, and you run and kill the same one. And then you guys, they're goblins. Maybe we can kill them by throwing that spell. And you go ahead and throw a prayer.
Strike, my masterpiece.
Okay. Let's get everyone back together. And let's go ahead and pop off one of these. It fills everybody up. So apparently they used effects too to make some of the zones look better with the... Like that had a lot of fog element on it. Which is probably why we didn't spot them and they got to ambush us. Because that definitely looked like it was an ambush. Okay, let's rest. Oh, we have to manage. So we need to change our hunter. So 14, 23, 14. And you can stand to watch. Not that you're any good at it, but... Okay, now we can begin resting. And we will get to the hideout, and there we will end the episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you dislike the episode, leaving a dislike is fine, but please leave a comment saying why you dislike the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.